It's often said that the insults that hurt the most are the ones that... Oh, I'm going to leave that in. The insults that hurt the most are the ones that have the most aggression. And I just think that's completely wrong, because someone can shout your shit at you, or they can say, you suck, you're terrible at this, you should go and get new glasses wrapped. Yeah, stuff like that. But that doesn't actually hurt as much. It may arouse anger and emotion, but then you get defensive and you deny whatever they say, even if it has truth to it. It's why, Joe Hudson has the idea of vagal authority, that whoever is the calmest in a room will always win the argument, regardless of whether their points are entirely right or not, because you just have that authority when you choose to keep calm when everyone around you is losing it. And it's sad, because sometimes when people do get angry, they get angry because they have an extremely valid point, but then it's when you get angry that nobody chooses to listen to you. Which I think is a really important thing. So if someone is actually angry at you, it is worth listening, because they could very well be right, even if it sucks, because your defense systems go boom and then you start thinking about the worst thing that you can say to them instead. And then it's also often said, the insults that hurt the most are the ones that are true. I think this has merit as well, because it is very, very important to discern when someone says something and you feel like a slight, whether it's because you know they're wrong and it just irks you, or because they're right. Because there's that difference. And for me, when it comes down to like small things that aren't exactly directed at me, but I feel something, I know that, okay, maybe there's some element of truth. It doesn't mean it's all correct, and it could still be very wrong as well at the same time, but it means it's worth exploring, because the emotion is trying to tell you something. And then the last one is the insults that hurt the most are the ones that attack our insecurities. They're the ones like, how long have you been doing this? When you know you're like a really experienced person, and they're just up, and then you tell them, and they start laughing, and it confirms their thing, and then you're left feeling a bit insecure, like, really, was it that bad? Especially when you think it wasn't bad at all. These are the ones that act more like a poison dart. Your initial defenses don't get activated, but then they assist your insecurities in attacking your own self-worth. It's like in school, I'm sure we've all done it, where you've told the teacher, oh, there's a mistake here. The teacher doesn't get offended often. They go back and check, but it worries them. They're like, holy shit, where did I make my mistake? Even if they say it's a good thing, those kind of mistakes with higher stakes and more important environments can be the ones that really hurt. And it doesn't matter whether you prove them wrong and you find out, oh, there is no mistake, because the damage has already been done.